Ready for some more questions? I'm going to answer a couple questions, and I'm going to answer the questions that I made up for our group, Guillaume's Finest. Yeah, I mentioned the group name. Finally. Guillaume's. Guillaume's Finest. Guillaume's Finest. Okay, the first question. Do you give people mixtapes or MP3 playlists so that they could play them on stuff? Well, no, I don't make playlists. Oh wait, never mind, I did one time when I was camping with my family. Yeah, needless to say that we almost got kicked out of camp. Got kicked out of the campground because my music is really metal, and it's death metal, and they growl, and it scares people, I guess. And yeah. Next question, which is my question. What is your favorite X-Men? Mainly asked that question for Ronsky because I know he's a big X-Men fan. And I saw X-Men yesterday, the new movie. I thought it was pretty good. But other than that, I don't know too many of the X-Men by name. I've never read any of the comics. I probably should start. But my favorite is probably Wolverine. Just because he's an overall badass. He smokes cigars, and he's got metal things in his things. His knuckles that come out. And he cuts people, and it's cool. And he's just a badass, and he doesn't care what anyone thinks. And that's just cool. He's kind of like me. Just in the middle, doesn't really pick sides, or he's not on anyone's side. He just doesn't care, you know what I mean? He does what he thinks is right, but he does what he thinks is right. Hey, I'm doing a movie. Next question. Do you believe in extraterrestrials? I'm gonna say, yeah, kinda. We have a big universe, so we must have something out there. Other intelligent life. Because there's certainly no intelligent life on this planet. That's for sure. No extraterrestrial would want to come to this planet after they know what we've done to the place. Yeah, we've really ruined this place. Okay. The next question. If you could choose any one person, living or dead, to run over, who would it be? That's a tough question. First off, I'd say probably the monsters of World War II. Yeah, Stalin, Mussolini, and of course Hitler. They're the three that have got to be run over. They are just tyrants. And what was the other guy's name? I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy responsible for Jonestown. The Jonestown Massacre. That guy is definitely going to be run over. And maybe beat in the face with a shovel. A couple times. Yep. And, the next question. If you could go back in time, what year or time period would you choose? Well, I don't think I'd pick just one. I have a couple things I'd like to do. First, I'd like to go back in time and finally figure out the age-old mystery of who built the pyramids or how they were built. That really fascinates me. And another time period, probably uh, when the United States was being formed and created in the Revolutionary War period. That really fascinates me. And I don't know, it'd be cool to meet George Washington and Ben Franklin. I think they're two cool people. And I kind of admire them. And there was one other time period I'd like to visit. Maybe, I don't know if we could change time or whatever, but maybe I'd like to see Abraham Lincoln and maybe warn him about that gunshot that's aimed toward his temple, and tell him not to go see the play. Tell him to stay home that night. And I'd also like to go back in time to where the Kennedy assassination, so maybe I could warn him beforehand, but I think I know how that happened. I think the mob did it. From underground in the drainage ditch system, under the culvert. Yeah, that's what I think. Or maybe I just go by the grassy knoll and inspect things. Yep. The next question. What is your zombie apocalypse survival plan? Well, for one, I try to stay inside the best I could. Preserve battery life. Stock up on ammunition and spam. Lots of spam. Spam ain't that bad. I think it tastes pretty good. Fried up, it's pretty good. And maybe get some batteries, like I said. Somehow hook up some solar panels to my wheelchair so I'd never have to worry about running out of batteries. But let's just hope the sun stays out so I could preserve energy. And I'd mount some guns to my chair and put a couple swinging blades. That would be cool. Next question. What got you into art and why? I'm not sure what got me into art. Maybe it was album covers, or me like colors that are bright. Me like draw. Me like paint. Me like art. On a scale, the next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how deprived do you think you are of doing what you want because of DMD? I don't think it stops me. I think sometimes I kinda don't get things done and I slack. But other times I excel. And I wish, one thing that deprives me of, I wish I could get out more, be able to drive a car, and I feel isolated sometimes. And I wish I could get out more. But I'm trying that, I'm working on it, and it's going good. And this has been fun. I hope you guys liked my questions. And maybe, I think Brad Aronsky should ask the next 5 questions. That would be cool.